It's just me. What's up, guys? Barkley here, back again with some more content. It's been a little bit, probably about 2 months since I've done my last business update. A lot has changed. A lot has gotten busier, which is a good thing, but we kind of changed how we do things. Of course, last time I talked to you all, we did a lot of claim sales. That's the kind of what we were getting into, and now we're kind of fully immersed into that after probably a year of streaming, doing rip and ships, all that good stuff. We kind of changed our business model completely, and I'm having a ton of fun doing this because I actually get to be hands-on with the actual cards, talk to actual customers, DMs. I feel like I really get to know these people, and it's such a good, I don't know, I enjoy it a lot. So I appreciate everyone who's watching this. If you all are from my claim sales, welcome. It's good to see you all in this type of setting. So these are the type of cards that you all will be looking at on Friday at noon Eastern, I believe, is when I set that. I said it right before this. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll put it on the video. I'll probably call myself a dummy or something. But we've got about 75 cards here that we just bought. I might be lying. Might be like 50 something. But yeah, no, we just bought these from a local source. That's what I like to do every week, kind of. Pretty much I do claim sales Friday, Saturday, Sunday, get everything ready to go. Monday is revamping the inventory. That's kind of what I do, buy out my local people. And yeah, so if I can't do that, there's always a lot of other ways to source your cards. And if you all are interested in how I source them, I'll make a video on that too, and we can talk about it. But that's not what we're here for today. Right now, we're gonna condition check these cards right here. So we got a nice healthy chunk in top loaders right here, and then we have a entire stack of just cards and sleeves. You see they vary from illustration rares to, I don't even know, this is from like the legendary collection, I think. My cat's right here. I'll pick him up. Say hi to Fat Man. This is Loki. He's purring so loud. Anyway, so I think the first thing we'll do is probably check the non-top loader cards. Obviously the main events are in there, so the fun ones, the big ones. And so we'll take a look at this Rayquaza first. Right off the bat, off-centered, right to left. Hollow looks pretty clean though. I love the straight line pattern. Doesn't look like there's any scratches. So the front looks good to me. A little bit of whitening, perhaps. No, just kind of how it's cut. There's also a light coming in right at that angle, so this looks like a pretty clean card. Maybe a little snag right there. I don't know if I can. You might be able to see that little dot right in the top corner, but everything else looks pretty clean to me. So Rayquaza looks good. I'll try to talk to you all and not just condition check the card while we're doing this. So we'll put like a near mint pile like right here to the top left. You can kind of see it. So this was actually fun. A lot of Evolving Skies VMAXs. People love Evolving Skies. Not everyone can afford the alternate art variants of these cards. So here's the lower tier, and I feel like people eat these up pretty well. They're just like 2, 3. I think the Umbreon's like $6. Of course, the Umbreon's going to be the most expensive, but I can't tell you the countless times that I have pulled. And with these modern cards, you don't really have to condition check as crazily as I would with maybe. I wish I would have recorded me condition checking. I had a first edition Team Rocket set that someone that I purchased off of another local source, and those were definitely interesting because not every person agrees on the way that cards are conditioned. Lightly played to somebody might be moderately played to another. The cards that were listed as light played, some looked a little heavier than that. A lot of times people like to pass that through as light played when it's actually not, but that's another story for another day. But with these modern cards, Evolving Skies, and I know from a trusted source is where I got this from, and sleeve to binder type of deal is what happened here. I've not had a lot of these cards in my possession before. Flareon VMAX. Doesn't look like there's anything. Like, yeah, like I said, it's kind of tough to really determine with these cheaper cards. And it's not like the light blade versus near mint is going to change a lot when you're talking about $2 versus $3. Of course, every dollar counts in a business, but when you're also some whitening right there. No, it's just some. I wouldn't say that's like that. So all the evolutions pass the quality check. We'll get some more modern stuff. Now, these gold cards, like, see, look, there might be a little potential whitening. Oh, yeah. See that white dot? I could kind of see that on the front. So, I mean, this is still a mint card, but it's kind of tough just because there's that one dot, and you can't really get that off. It's kind of just on the edge of the card, and that can be from just the way it's cut. A lot of time, I mean, if you're watching this, you opened a Pokemon pack before, and you know that sometimes you do the pack trick pulls, and then you do it, and the card in the back is just like, ah, man, I hope that's not like the big chase. Alright, so then when I get cards in these, I always get sketched out. But like I said, trusted source. Chi-Yu EX from Paldean Fates. Maybe a print line going across. Yeah, looks like it. But yeah, I don't see any whitening. Maybe a little bit on that top corner. But these are all coming out pretty clean. I'll need to re-sleeve this, of course. And what comes after this is pricing. And pricing takes a long time. If you're a Pokemon card seller, flipper, if you're a claim seller, you know that TCG Player, eBay, all those different outlets that help us determine market prices, it's very tedious when you're having to write the prices down. Like, I have the rest of my inventory here. Here's a Greninja GX, and you know, you gotta look up the card and you gotta price it out, and that's on the sleeve. So also, guys, I don't mean to get off on a tangent here, not like I haven't been just rambling this entire time, but if you guys want to head over to my Instagram, hit up my DMs. We do have quite a few cards, GameStop promo sealed, left over from this week's claim sale. These are kind of the heavier hitters, Damaged Combustion. I'll give that away for free if anyone wants to grab any of these, but I've had it in the shop for a while, not really moving. Someone claimed it once, it never hit me back up. Nessa. I'm always indifferent about purchasing trainer cards, but I like to find things that I think people will like. This is perfect. Nessa. Is that from Sword and Shield? Is she like a gym leader in Sword and Shield? I played the games once. I played Sword and Shield once. I played Scarlet Violet through once, and I haven't really done it again. I'm more of go on my emulator on my phone and download Pokemon Emerald type of. Those are kind of the vibes that I'm going for. I also have a Nintendo 2DS that I guess I have Let's Go 2DS for Let's Go Pikachu. I know I have Ultra Sun, I have Moon, Omega Ruby. I got quite a few, and I need to play through Ultra Sun sooner rather than later. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I liked how it looked, and I think you all will too. So yeah, here's where, funny enough, I can go through all of these, right? And I'm excited that this is This is from 2013. I'm very excited that this is a very clean card. But all of these, it's kind of given that if no one's done anything, if you know where it's coming from, those cards are probably going to be near mint. But I found the quality control of Pokemon 151, which is why I'm saying this, because you see this Nidoking. We have quite a few Pokemon 151 cards in this condition checking video. So yeah, now here's Nidoking, and I always get very terrified because print lines are notorious. Looks really clean, actually. I wish I had a better camera for you guys to like potentially see, but this is a near mint card for sure. This might be the best condition Nidoking I've ever held. Like, I think mine that I have in my binder, luckily I have a 151 master set. Just finished it the other day with a Venusaur SIR. Never pulled that before, so that was exciting. So yeah, no, we still got a bunch of these cards to go. This might be a longer video. A little sneak preview of just what's to come. All right, Snorunt. This is from Paradox Rift, I believe. This looks good. We'll kind of just start flying through these, because I mean, at this point, Palafin's a $1.50 card, or at least that's what I'll have it listed as. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about how I kind of negotiate my deals and how I'm able to get as many cards as I have in at once. A little bit of whitening in the top corner. Not really though. Just like a little speck. Everything else looks pretty clean. I mean, these are all near mint. These are fantastic condition cards. But basically, I'm very lucky to have some relationships near where I am, and I'm able to purchase these cards at these prices to give me more than I have. So I bought this entire lot at 75%, maybe it was 77, 78, because I gave him the 75%. And he was like, "Could you do like $5-10 more?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got you," because I'm spending so much at one time. It's it's really not gonna break my bank to do that, and you just got to know how to kind of negotiate that really, and know when you're like what's a good price for you, because I mean, if I buy this lot at 75%. And maybe some of the bigger chases that I bought don't get sold, and I maybe have to put those on eBay, and then boom, a fee gets taken out, and the card I bought at 75%, I just had to sell at 80 because of eBay fees and promotions and shipping label. Who knows? You kind of just got to know who you're dealing with, what their intentions are, what they're looking for. I've never seen a Mewtwo. I've never held this card outside of its protective sleeve. I don't know what its value is otherwise. I wish this was actually in the set, because for a set that has the abbreviation of Mew, they really didn't put the best Mew in the actual set. And then Mewtwo just got no love either. Like, none. I think he got a holo. Let's see. Ooh, this is off center very badly. Look at that. You could really tell on the back. Super heavy line going through. Huh. Love me some Blissey though. You ever use it in the video games? That defense goes crazy. You better have a fighting type. My favorite Pokemon, Mew. From Fusion Strike. I actually looked at this card earlier, and it's pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna fly through the rest of these. A couple of evolutions, EXs right here. Oh, perhaps. We do have some whitening there at the top, in the top left corner. Other than that, this Mewtwo is really clean. EX rule. When a Pokemon EX has been knocked out. Oh, I guess this is when they implemented the two knockout. And I looked at this one earlier too. All right, let's get into some fun ones now. Charizard V. If those of you all who follow me on Instagram saw this, almost miscut Charizard V, the promo from the Ultra Premium collection. I didn't realize when I bought how literally like bad it is off-centered, but hopefully there's some like miscut folks who are out there that would like this, because that and the Blissey are almost like off the page. I just dropped the sleeve to push my glasses back over my face. I hate ETB sleeves, by the way, but we're gonna put those in there until we reprice them. I'll re-sleeve almost all of these probably, just my own quality control way of doing things. Amazing rares. People didn't think they were so amazing, but I think they're a good play. I like them. I'm a big fan of rainbow cards. I'm a big fan of color, so I do enjoy a nice amazing rare every once in a while. Textured card, the gold border of the Pokemon. I think it looks wonderful. So yeah, the Rayquaza, of course, being a favorite of many. I felt like that was a Pokemon that would sell. Now we got a Greninja over here, a little pringled, but that's just kind of how these promos are when they're putting those sealed things, but this is taken out of its little thing. Other than a little bit of whitening at the top. I mean, this is a $2 card. There's not really much to like be upset about when you're buying one of these. So yeah, Greninja Gold Star. It's a card that you should probably have in your collection. Like, not just saying that because I'm selling it. I have one in my collection, and it's just like, oh yeah, I have Gold Star. Yeah, for sure. All right, we're gonna come up on a bunch of like full arts here soon. Starting now. Golden Go. Little tip, little white tip right there. See it a little bit. Once again, I wish I had a better camera for you guys. I'm using my iPhone. Golden Go, Garchomp. I checked this one already. Some of these I handled in person already, because there was actually, this is a fun story I meant to tell already, that when I was getting this lot, the dude who was selling it to me pulled out, I had a Garchomp special illustration from Paradox Rift, and I had an Alakazam 151 special illustration, and he like got him and was like, hey bro, these are damaged, like they have this and this and that. And I was like, oh well, I appreciate you saying that, because like he could have just sold it to me and I would have like discovered it later and I would have been like, all right, whatever. But he didn't know, because he didn't do that because he knows that he's gonna make more money off of me if he does treat me well. And I would come back to him, because there are some people who, you know, people are trying to scam you, and it's kind of messed up. When you meet cool people like that who are honest and transparent, it's very helpful in the TCG, especially for someone like me who's trying to sell these cards. I have to make sure that they're in great condition, otherwise people aren't going to want them. So very thankful that he was willing to do that for me when I wasn't going to say anything. Like, I looked on the backs real quick and I was like, yeah, all right, cool, let's go. And I mean, that's on me too. I shouldn't do that. I should be more careful. I should check every card before I hand over the money. But once again, trusted source. He was able to do that for me, and I was like, all right, bet. Cool. Charizard VMAX. Let's see, this one's as off-centered as the other one. I don't think I have the other one in here. I sold that last week though. I sold that along with the connecting artwork Mewtwo. I think it was the V-Star. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, this is clean too. Shout out to my guy. Just got a notification on my phone, and it's like up here, and I'm like, it's very hard to re-sleeve these. Back in the ETB sleeve, there's a bunch back here with them. Charizard EX promo. Good to me. I don't even need to take these out of the sleeves. This is one of the ones I was excited about, just because I love this. Just look, they're dancing at the disco. Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. Absolutely fantastic art. Mitsuhiro Arita did this. The same person who drew the base set Charizard drew this right here as well. Maybe a little speck at the top. What's up with the specs at the top corner? I gotta need to talk to my guy about that. Lance. Where's my Dragon Pult fans at? Couple dollar card. Penny, why are you not in the top loader? Can someone explain to me why she's also Cassiopeia? And why she's not just Penny? Ooh, look at that. Kabuto vibes. Naruto. Special illustration rare. We need a Naruto TCG. I guess that's like far gone though, because like Naruto's been done. We got Boruto now. Y'all sleeping on Boruto though. I don't know if y'all saw the last chapter, but Blaziken V, love this card. There's a Blaziken V Max on the trainer gallery, and then you got the Blaziken V Max that is the alternate art, like $300 card. That's fantastic. I keep trying to get my supplier to like give it to me, but he won't. He has it, and it's like the one card he wants to keep, and I totally understand. But of course, higher rarity. What's that texture on it? Yeah, higher rarity trainer galleries. Get the texture on it, so fantastic pickup. I don't even look at the back. A little off center, top to bottom. Knock down a few cards. These are all great conditions, so shout out to my plug. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Front looks really good. I love this pink. I love the pink on the Arceus. If no one buys this, it's going to my Charizard VMAX deck. Charizard EX deck. Because I only have the promo copy that came in the Trainer's Toolkit. So, Velsaw, one of the more expensive. Maybe some writing on the back here. No? That looks good to me. One of the more expensive illustration rares from the Scarlet and Violet era. This is from Paradox Rift as well. Nice little swirly looking guy. Reminds me of the Moltres, Galarian Moltres special illustration rare. Charmander promo. I wish these were sealed, but you know, I understand. Opening them is probably the way to go. I already checked these, Miraidon and Koraidon. Just wanted the duo. Golem EX, come on, 151. A little speck of whitening at the top. Left corner again. And Ho-Oh, the last in this stack. Alright. And this is where it gets really into it. I don't even know. We're already 25 minutes into this, but we're gonna go a little bit longer, just because we do have a fat stack of pretty decent cards. Starting with this Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions. So this was pulled by the person I bought it from. He pulled this card himself. Look at that texture. Oh. This card has so many like fake copies that it's very hard. You gotta make sure you get it from a trusted seller. Look at the fingerprint texture going through the Zard. I don't know if you can see how well you can see that. That's great. Gotta be careful with these. Oh man, is that clean? Oh man. Do I get that graded? I'd say 10s would probably go for around 200 at least. All right, Miriam. Look at this. There are some cards that should not be in the top loaders that are. Miriam's clean too. Scarlet Violet base was the chase for a very long time. Might have some whitening on the corner here. I don't think so. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. It's a very clean Miriam. Zekrom, I probably won't spend too much time on that one. Might take it out of the top loader and replace it with that Penny. just for rarity's sake, you know what I mean. I found special illustration trainers sell a lot better than just full art ones. So Zekrom looks. This is a beautiful card. They have the, I don't know if it's the original texture, but then they also have the celebrations pattern across it. So it looks good to me. And let me see how many we got left. 1, 2. Oh no, you spoiled it. All right, let's just keep going. All right. And I've had some of these cards for a couple days. I went back for a second time to get some more cards from this same person, and I wanted to wait for this video to check them. Blasty Boy might be clean. Beautiful. I have not had this. None of these have been like bad at all, and usually it's given that at least something is gonna be off. And like I said, the dude was so super transparent with me. Oh, we got a little speck right there, but Erica's Invitation. I mean, 151 is just notorious with the specs. Says I'm not gonna get the trainers, and then. Or says the full art trainers don't sell, and then buys the full art trainer. 151's different, a different beast. Here's another one with a little bit of whitening on the edge. Off center, top to right, or top to right, top to bottom. This is holy moly. That Pokemon symbol is holding on for dear life. Wow. This is probably the worst conditioned so far. I'm gonna put this to the side just to double check. I'm gonna take a closer look at it off camera, and then because that's when I'm determining prices. It's gonna be a very big deal. Erica's Invitation. So we almost got every single special illustration from the 151 set except for the Alakazam, because once again it was damaged. A lot of these are kind of off-centered, but I mean, you can't really take off of condition when they're off-centered just because it's not the card's fault. A little bit of whitening on the corner once again. The bottom corners have been very clean, I will say. I don't know how these were stored, but they very well could be stored like straight up standing, and then debris can fall into the top loader and kind of not damage the top of the card, but it can you know, cause some whitening from time to time. Here's the Zapdos EX Special Illustration Rare from 151. Trying very hard to pull that out cleanly. Boom. Beautiful card. One of my favorites in the entire set. Let's see what we got on the back. Yeah, maybe a speck of whitening right there. Bottoms look good. And then maybe another speck right there. Interesting. Throw that over with the Squirtle. Oh, we have the entire Squirtle line. That's dope. This looks pretty. Centering looks nice on this one. Love me some more Turtle. So, and we did get a bunch of modern cards. Oh no, is this one like that too? Oh, actually, it's pretty clean. Yeah, this is clean. Centering looks good and everything. All right, 151. I don't know why quality control just kind of went downhill. All right, we are coming down to our last few. Entei V. This card is one of those that shot up with the rest of the alternate arts. Well, actually, this is like technically a Galarian Gallery card. I don't know if they're specify it as an alternate art or not, but some of them are very cheap, and they would be the very cheapest alternate arts if they are determined that. So I think they keep it separate and make it its own thing. Maybe like 60-40 left to right, but otherwise I'd say this Entei is very clean as well. I do like the way that these kind of like fade into like the entire card art. I'm a big fan of that style. Oh, great texture on there too. This one's off center too. Look at that, it's like not even straight on the card. It's like tilted a little bit. Very clean copy of the Lapras VMAX from Shining Fates, perhaps? Galarian Birds. Just sold another copy of this, actually. Over the weekend. This is my favorite gold card, my favorite rainbow card that Pokemon has ever released. Big fan of the original Bird Trio. Big fan of the Galarian Bird Trio. So this rainbow card kind of does it for me. And I know a lot of people aren't fans of, you know, rainbow cards per se. And a lot of people aren't, but just means they're cheaper and there's more for me. Celebi VMAX. I'm not sure what set this is from. Centering looks pretty good on the front though. Nice texturing. Yeah, looks decent. Looks decent to me. Thought I saw a white little speck. That's definitely on the sleeve though. Coming down to it. And for all of my claim sailors out there, we've already been through this. Record yourself doing this. Like, you know, this could get 30 views, and, you know, maybe it'll help somebody be like, oh, I should be looking for this and this and that. Because what I'm looking for personally is left to right centering, top to bottom, whitening on the corners, any scratches on any hollows. But, I mean, of course, these are modern cards, so it's kind of harder to determine scratches, you know. You don't really get scratches on the modern cards. You know, there's a lot of things you have to look for, and you're already doing it every week. Record yourself, make some content. You're doing it anyway. Why not? That's the advice I was given. That's the advice I'm gonna give you all. All right, down to our final 3. Obviously, you see what the other 2 were, but this is one of the cards I'm most excited about. This is the original Marnie, because we're gonna have like Marnie's Grimmsnarl here soon. So those are definitely cards that I'm looking to collect. And Sword and Shield, like, you know, there wasn't a trainer that was better than Marnie, that people liked in the TCG. Great card to have in my shop, basically, is my opinion. This is a very clean copy from Sword and Shield base, the original Marnie full art. I don't know if that was playable back in the day. Y'all let me know. I was not playing the TCG in 2020. All right, and our final two of the bigger ones. Of course, we had the Blastoise, one of our first ones. So there's the big 3 from Pokemon 151. And let's see if these are near mint as well. They better be. Oh yeah. Alright, Venusaur. Talk to me. Maybe a speck of whitening down at the bottom right there. I don't know if you can tell, like right there. Otherwise, this is clean. A very evasive card for me, and I have 2 in my possession now. The biggest card that I bought, this Charizard EX Pokemon 151, the one people love to chase. Let's see. Let's take it out of the sleeve. I gotta re-sleeve this one. Like, do you see how it like changes colors, like from where the card was? That's the debris that could fall onto cards and ultimately lose them value. So I'm going to turn this card over as I pray. Clean. Oh yeah. I don't see anything. PSA 10s go for about, no, PSA 10s go for about $300, so something around there. I think it's got a shot, real shot. So that is gonna conclude our video. Thank you all. I don't know who stuck around for 40 minutes of that, but this is just what I do every week. I buy out people's collections. I put them up for sale on my Instagram page. I know that we've talked a lot about packshirtbulls.com. We haven't really done much traffic through there because I have been redirecting people to my Instagram and claim sales, and we're doing dozens of orders per week. And honestly, I'm better off than I ever have been before as a Pokemon card seller, as a business owner. This is the best decision I could have made for myself. And, I loved interacting with you all on streams, and, my schedule kind of dictated that this really wasn't the best thing for me to do. And so I changed my business model, and with singles, I can post them whenever. I just have to post pictures of them. I can just put them on my story, say they're this much. People will hit me up, and I'm blessed to be in the position I am, basically enjoying what I'm doing, touching these cards, looking at these cards, having them in my possession, shipping them out to you all. And when you all get to, post on your page that, hey, I got this card from this person, or if you open yourself unboxing the order, like, that makes my day every time. Like, I can't get enough of that type of content from you guys. So it's very rewarding, and this is just some of the stuff that I do every week as a Pokemon card business owner. And I'll probably, I got more stuff on the side. I got slabs. I have a lot more inventory as well. Like, I'll just run through that on the side that I already priced out that are in the shop still. These are not high rarity cards. Got some of those over here. Like we already saw. I think I already showed you all of these. That's most of what I have in my shop right now, plus the new cards. This claim sale, I don't know if I'm going to be buying any more this week. I might, depending on how well other things sell throughout the week. I might go a little crazy, but I'm probably going to put about 120 cards in this week's claim sale, and so they're all going to be priced out. They're all going to have to be organized. I usually organize them by rarity. So yeah, no, there's nothing else to say, so I'm gonna just end the video right here. Hope you all enjoyed my mustache, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.